Hey guys, in this episode, I'm going to be watching and reacting to Demon Slayer Episode 8. I'm a little bit late to the party, but I've caught up and I'm going to start reacting to these, and we are on Episode 8 now. But before we get into that, if you're a fan of this channel and would like to help support my content, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, as well as the bell icon to be notified whenever my new videos drop. I talk about movies, TV shows, anime, gaming, and all kinds of pop culture stuff, and I upload 3, 4, even 5 times a week. Subscribing is free, and all you have to do is make a YouTube account, which is also free. So with all of that being said, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Now, at the end of the last episode, excuse me, we had Muzan about to show up at the Hashira headquarters. So, pretty exciting, and I'm really looking forward to see what happens in this episode. But let's get into it. Just walking in all cool. Just like a badass, slow motion. I also want to say this. I love how they use 3D assets in this anime. I don't know if that's the right term, 3D assets. How they use 3D animation. A lot of times in anime, they don't do it right. Like, it looks cheap and ugly, like especially when you see it in certain mech animes. Just these big, bulky, you know, it looks like something you'd watch on Power Rangers or something like that. But whenever you could tell it's done right because you have to use it in a certain way, and just even that top-down shot right there, I believe, was more of like a 3D, and this anime always seems to do it very well. You gotta do slow motion too. I mean, come on, you gotta make it epic, right? Now, excuse me, sorry. I just ate this. I just cooked like breakfast, and it was this sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. So I'm kind of digesting it. Not that you care, but sorry about that. In the beginning of this season, we learned that their master, who I forget his name, his condition or whatever has worsened. So he's paralyzed in bed. He can't, as far as we know, he's not able to really move. We don't even know if he's able to talk. And this chick here is the one who is taking care of him. Oh, that's so cool. They're really taking a long time building this up, I have to say. So I'm assuming the master is either about to die or we're about to watch an epic fight. I don't know. Ubuyashiki. That's the guy's name. How am I supposed to remember that? Ubuyashiki. Muzan is an easier name to remember. Now, there's obviously some backstory between these two. I've watched all the Demon Slayer stuff, but I've only watched it once. I haven't had a chance to re-watch the previous seasons, which I'm going to do soon. But, yeah, I just, I don't know if they've already explained the backstory between these two, if they're brothers or something. I'm not sure, but let's see. Did that just say final episode? Is this really the last episode of this season? I thought there were 12 episodes. Am I only reacting to the very last episode? I was gonna react to all of them, but I got really late on the party. I thought there were 12. Interesting. Well, here we are. So he can't see him at all, because obviously his eyes are blinded. They've been pursuing him for 1,000 years, he says. Jeez. But he's there now. I wonder where the other Demon Slayers are at this moment. So, has Yubasichi, or whatever his name is, has he been alive for 1,000 years? Again, I really need to rewatch the other seasons, because they may have explained this. But he has expected Muzan to show up himself for this whole time. I don't even remember how the guy got infected with whatever severe form of syphilis he has or whatever's going on with him. I don't even know what kind of disease it is. I really need to rewatch the previous episodes. I've watched this whole season up to this one, and I've watched all the other ones before, but I just need to rewatch. So
数日で死ぬと言われていた。
So he must have contracted it 6 months ago. 6 months ago, he was told by his doctor that he'd be dead in a few days, and he's held on since.
何の感情も湧かないな。
So they're from the same bloodline. And he said, even though you were probably born over 1,000 years ago. I mean, we knew Muzan has been around this whole time, of course. But I didn't think Kawasaki or whatever his name. I'm so bad with names. Once I get it, it'll be in permanently. Mitsubishi or whatever. Once Mitsubishi, so I don't know if he had some kind of magic thing going on that he was this old, but I guess not. I guess it's just his ancestors and descendants. But he is of the same bloodline of Muzan, so that's interesting.
我が一族の誰も30年と。
Damn. No one's lived past the age of 30. So this disease is something that's hereditary. They were told way back when Muzan first gained his power, these other family members were told, commit yourself to killing him and somehow you'll live. So they did, and they've been hunting him and trying to kill him ever since. But all the same, they all end up dying before 30 years old.
生きられない。名言もここに極まれりだな。ヘドが出る。
See, this is why he's such a great villain. Your dribble has reached a peak. I'm about to gag. Muzan doesn't care anything about this. None of this means anything to him. He's just come here. But it's weird because why else would he come here himself if there wasn't some kind of, I don't know, maybe it's a fact of respect. Like the leader of this clan has given Muzan so much trouble throughout all these years that now that the last one's about to die, he's like, well, out of a sake of some kind of honor, he's going to come and kill him himself. But he clearly does not care. You can even tell by the look on his face.
神も仏も見たことがない。
Oh, the balls of Buddha. You've never seen Buddha? Oh, man. I'm shocked.
どんな夢を見ているのかな。
That's a good question. What an odd feeling he's thinking. What has Muzan been dreaming about? He wants to conquer the sun. We know that. But what is it all leading to? Are there only 4 humans in this mansion? So those 2 girls playing right there must be there. I thought for a second when I saw them, I thought, well, is he just seeing like a vision or like some kind of dream in his head or something right now? This weird like vision or whatever. But we've seen them before, these 2 girls around the mansion. And so it's kind of strange. He says, are there only 4 humans in this mansion? And he has this revolting sensation of familiarity. I was wondering about that myself. Where are all the bodyguards? Where are the demon slayers? I would think they would be here protecting them, but I guess Mitsubishi doesn't want any protection at all. He just wants... I mean, he said that he knew this would happen, so I guess maybe he was worried that the demon slayers would just get murdered by this guy. So, no protection. Plus, he's about to die anyway, so, you know.
永遠であり不滅なんだよ。
The human will lasts for eternity. It's immortal. Human will is what eternity is. And that's what Muzan, who probably has a very different idea of what eternity is looking for.
くだらぬ。
So that's rubbish.
お前の話には辟易する。
I love his I don't really care what you have to say attitude. I'm just here to kill you, guy.
永遠だ。本来ならば一生眠っていたはずの顔を起こした。
I'm digging this. I'm digging this. He's basically saying like, man, you know, because Muzan said like, you know, I've never really been accountable for any of my actions. Certainly by not any gods throughout this whole time. And what he's saying is, no. You have constantly poked the bear, stepped on the tiger's tail, and you have awakened something in these demon slayers specifically, and it's coming for you, basically, I think is what he's saying.
俺らはずっと君を睨んでいるよ。絶対に逃がすまい。すべての鬼が滅ぶんだろう。
I think you pissed him off. So if they kill Muzan, all the other demons die then, I think is what he's saying. Oh. I didn't know what he was about to do there. I thought like he was gonna shoot something out of his hand, but he just got his claws out. I think he's hurt enough. I think he's about to die.
ありがとう、ムザン。親方様。
So we do know in the last episode, this guy figured out he caught one of those eyeball things from one of the upper, I think it was the upper four, the fourth one, and they're called the upper six, I think though. But it looks like he is heading to the mansion. So I wonder if he's about to infiltrate and face off against Muzan. I wasn't sure if they would show him just slicing Mitsubishi's head off, and probably killing the other girl too. I don't know if the other girl's a fighter or not, but it looks like they're gonna skip it. He's probably gonna arrive and they're gonna be dead. What's probably gonna happen? They're all going. Every.
8年間言い続けているが、聞き。
He became a Hashira at 19, and then 8 years. So that's 27. So he's 27 years old. And he's been trying to protect him this whole time, but the master's like, no Hashira to guard the mansion.
親方様。親方様。親方様。親方様。親方様。親方様。
Man, they're all freaking out too. Like you can tell in their faces and in the sweat and some of their tears, like they are deeply concerned. They have immediately gotten wind that their master is in trouble, and every single one of them, except the big guy, I didn't remember seeing the big guy running. Maybe he's out there too though, but every single one of them are just like praying as they're going, saying, even Tanjiro too, and they're just like, man, please be okay. Okay. Do you remember what I said about 3D kind of animation? That right there is just such a great representation of that kind of animation. So this guy, you know, we know that Muzan can like morph and shapeshift in other people in a sense, but apparently he can just self-destruct the area around him and cause everything to blow up. Okay, I mean, he is the big bad. I thought he was going to, like, when he stretched his hand out, I thought he was just going to slash him and just, you know, cut them all in, like, 3 pieces with one slash. No, he just exploded everything. A much more epic way to die for this guy, I will say. That has to be one of the best explosions I've ever seen in an anime. I mean, I don't know. It looks real, to be honest with you. It looks like something you'd see in a live action. I don't know if I've ever seen an explosion look that good. Is that Muzan? Surely that's not the master. I don't think that's the master, because Muzan showed up dressed in white, and look at the pants, they're all white. I think that's Muzan. So he blew up the whole place with him inside. Of course, if that is him, he's about to instantly heal. I don't think they would show the Mitsubishi guy that way. That would be like they kind of gave him this epic death. I don't think they'd show his corpse just flying through the sky. To be honest with you, I mean, I that would kind of be like, wow, that was very brutal and unnecessary.
己と妻と子供もろとも爆薬で消し飛ばす。
Oh, my mistake. I thought Muzan did that, which is why when he flew and hit on the ground there, I just was kind of thinking to myself, well, I don't know, like I could kind of see it, like maybe, you know, he was just so angry and he just blew the hell out of the whole place. And he just kind of wanted to just do it and because he knew he would just heal, so he just evaporated the whole thing and just blew it up, and then he healed himself and he's like, there you go, and now or something like that. My mind was kind of turning in that way. I don't know why I never just suspected it wasn't him at all. It was the Mitsubishi guy. He set explosions everywhere and blew the whole place up himself. Duh, really? I mean, that makes a lot more sense, to be honest. Why give Muzan the satisfaction, right? It's just when the fires started activating, you know, I thought it was so cool. And I just thought, well, you know, this is the big bad. Like, he is the ultimate villain. The idea that he could create chain explosions around him like Bakugo or something, I just thought, well, okay. I mean, if anyone could do it, it would make sense he could. But this makes a lot more sense, though, now that I think of it.
何か仕掛けてくるとは思っていた。しかしこれほどとは。
It looks like it really hurt him. He's taken a minute to revive his face and his body. He is hurt. And he wasn't expecting that. It was a massive explosion. It really was.
ていて、殺傷力が上げられている。
Man, he put like little bitty spikes in those explosives. Are demons, have they been shown weak to like salt or anything in this universe? I don't know if they have. If only he had like some kind of magical containers that exploded and caused sun damage or something like that, right?
あの若さで見事に隠し抜いたことは驚嘆に値する。
For someone so young to have it concealed that much murderous intent is astonishing. I don't think he had murderous intent. I don't think his heart was full of hatred or bitterness or anger. He just never really struck me as the type. Look at these snakes, man. That's such a wicked imagery. This is how Muzan sees him.
血気術。
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting any of this stuff. This is freaking... It said blood demon art. Is there... I wonder if it's the chick that they invited to the mansion at the beginning of the season. Or it could be Nezuko. I think this is a blood demon art, though. But he's been immobilized. Oh my god, and all the demon slayers are there? Oh my gosh.
された。
だが浅草で鬼にした人のものです。
It belongs to the... Now, we know she's a demon. I don't know who she is, though. Belongs to the man you turned into a demon in Asakusa.
そんなものができるはず。
Hold on a second. Hold on. So this blood demon art, she activated, I think by remote or something. Maybe by that little piece of paper, like a scroll or something. I'm not exactly sure how she did it. But he is like absorbed it, but she infected it with the power to turn demons back into humans. Okay, let's see.
完成したのですよ。
他ならぬお前自身だ。お前が食い殺した。
This woman killed and devoured her own husband and children. But did he turn her into a demon and cause her to do that? Become a
病
demon?
で死にたくないと言ったのは。
Okay. She didn't want to die from her disease because I wanted to see my children reach adulthood. So it sounds like she was dying from a disease. Muzan gave her an offer to become a demon. When she transformed into a demon, she killed her husband and children. Ah! So there he is. So he was in on it. I was wondering where he was, so that's why he wasn't running with the other ones. He was here, and he was in on it. Oh boy, things are getting interesting now. Holy crap! This guy just looked like on a chain, basically a cannonball of spikes. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay.
私自身をおとりに使うことを。
That's why he did it. He only told this one Hashira because he knew the other ones wouldn't agree. Man, that's insane. I was wondering what was gonna happen. Like, I thought, gosh, man, I thought like when Muzan showed up, he would kill the master, and by the time the other Hashira got there, they would just find his body on the ground. They would have some kind of heart-to-heart talk, and then it would be over. But no, they're just full-blown going to kill the guy. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I don't think Muzan's gonna die in this battle. And if he does, then something else is going to happen, some other form of even more impending conflict. Because, I don't know, man, Muzan this whole time, it's just the Demon Slayers have had so much trouble killing the upper six. And, or it's the upper five or upper six, but the fact that they could kill Muzan like this, I just don't see that happening, man.
やはり親方様の読み通りムザこの男は
Okay, well that right there was awesome. He just completely shattered the guy's head. I mean, he didn't even have shoulders at the end of that thing. He just knocked off the entire upper half, is gone. But apparently that's not good enough. So, his brain just popped up and just, started growing back. So, yeah, like I said, I didn't think he could be defeated that easily.
日の光のみではないかと思っている。
Sunlight. So if that's the only thing that can destroy him, are they going to try to trap him until the sun comes up? That would be interesting. That's why Muzan wants to get Nezuko so badly, because sunlight is literally the only thing that could stop him. Black blood brambles. Is that one of his special attacks? The other Hashira have to get there. He's not going to be able to fight him on his own. Oh my god, that is so cool, man. That is so cool. The animation in this anime, it is top notch. It's insane. Wow. Stone breathing. I think it was third form. I was wondering what weapons this guy used too, because I've only ever seen him with his hands. He's got like a giant chain and ball, man. That's insane. Good move. Even though, like, they've all arrived, and he immediately informs them of the situation. This is Muzan, and if you cut his head off, it won't work. That's exactly what he needed to do. The moment all of these Hashira showed up, it's like, tell them what's happening, and now, now they know. And so now he needs to say something like, we need to stall him till sunlight. Let's work together and let's do it. This guy's facing... Here's the thing, though. The good guys have shown up, right? What about the other bad guys? Because I think there's still 4 more upper ranks, aren't there? Something tells me that they're going to get involved in this battle as well. Insect breathing. We have insect, wind, mist, love. Although that's a good shot to pause on, by the way. And stone. And did I say mist? I said wind or mist, one of those. And then water. And then Tojiro's doing fire, I think. Sunflower, look at them all, my god. Oh no. I forgot. This is the like his ever-shifting palace or whatever it's called that we've seen in the other movies. Oh my gosh. We saw a tease of it at the beginning of this season whenever the Wind Hashira and the Serpent Hashira they saw it. I think it's called like the Infinity Castle, and they stepped inside and the demons were all in there. Oh my gosh. What a Trump move. What a Trump card, man. He's teleporting everyone, not just the Hashira. Well, Inosuke's excited, isn't he? He's like, let's go. This is one of my favorite characters. I think he's like the fan favorite. He's about to grab that Borat and be like, let's go do this. What about, the other guy, the lightning guy, I forget his name. He received some really bad news in the last episode that completely shifted his focus. And so I'm interested to see if he's in here. There he is. There he is. He's has a completely different change of attitude. He received a letter. Something happened. Maybe his loved ones died or something like that. He's ready. I don't know if we're going to see this loud freaking out. Sometimes he's been really funny, but this time I think he's ready. He's ready to go. This is insane. By the way, the animation is just top notch. This looks so good, man. I can't believe how good this looks. So, it looks like Muzan is here too. And he is right where Tanjiro is. Oh boy. God, this guy is such a villain, man. Like, he is a good villain. Oh my gosh. He knew that Mitsubishi was setting some kind of trap. He expected it. And he has all the demons lined up. He had this whole thing lined up and ready to go. I bet what he did was, I don't know for sure, but I bet the fourth upper rank, the one that's having all those little eyeballs going around the area, I bet she had something to do with it. I bet he's opening up these gates where all of those little eyeballs and stuff are, you know? I don't know. Maybe he could just open it up anywhere. But I love this, man. Tojiro's like, you're going to be going to hell, dude. And this dude responds, and he's like, well, well, do it then. Let's see what you've got. I love that, man. This guy, and he starts off by saying, did you really think you pinned me in a corner? It's like, wow, this is a good villain. Like, really. Let's see you try. Oh, he knows his name, too. Tanjiro. He knows him. Of course he does. I mean, there's no reason he wouldn't. Where's Nezuko, though? Let's find out where she is. Oh, man. And that's the episode. Wow. That is intense. I'm pretty sure there's more episodes. We're going to see what happens. If not, I'm sure there'll be a movie that's about to come out soon. But this is intense. That was an amazing episode. Obviously the best of this season. The first episode was pretty good. There was some action. Yeah, those two Hashira kind of get a glimpse into the Infinity Castle, I guess it's called. Sorry if that's not it, but... And so there was that. But the rest of the season, for the past 7 or so episodes, has just been a lot of training. You know, and it's been good episodes, good character development, but it's just been a lot of training. And this episode, if you thought, man, that things were just going too slow, it has made up for it, because damn. And now all the Hashira, all the demon slayers, or a lot of them, and several other people are in this giant castle area, and there's demons everywhere, and there's so many different things at play. There's so much stuff going on. So I can't wait to see what happens. I'm very excited. This is awesome stuff. Great animation. Amazing animation, man. And good sound. I love the music in the background, and really epic. The storytelling makes sense, like everyone's moves and stuff like that. I really dig it all. So I think this is great. I'm really looking forward to see where it goes. So that's going to be the episode. If you stuck with me this whole time, then please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of my new videos. You just make a free YouTube account, and then subscribing is free. Helps out the channel a whole lot, and I really appreciate it. And I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this was a great episode? You know, what did you think about the rest of the season? And if you're a manga reader, I read a lot of mangas. I love the manga, but I haven't read any of this on the manga. And so I don't know what's going to happen. This is all new for me. So no spoilers, but are you excited of where things are going? Do you think they're going to keep getting better? Or does it take a dip? You know, you can, say that stuff. I'd love to know your thoughts. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great freaking day.